Hi,
What's
it
going
is
on?
RJ Crary and Matt Simpson.
What's going on, guys?
Another
Happy
episode.
to be here.
Another episode.
What charisma I say?
Ben 10.
Okay.
Another episode of the Kas&Co podcast.
Yeah, we're just pumping them out, dude.
Episode 11.
Just pew, pew, pew.
Bang, bang. Oh,
Yeah.
this one's going to be a top 10
Yeah.
best characters in Game of Thrones.
I mean, we're coming off the concert. We went to
Yep.
the Game of Thrones Live concert experience. Thank you, RJ, for taking
Yeah.
me. That was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Can I say, what a fucking experience.
It was unreal.
If you're a diehard Thrones fan, I highly recommend
Even if you
going.
don't think you like the music, you get in there.
Dude,
Yeah.
what makes it is those scenes. I mean, goosebumps several
Mm-hmm.
times. It was amazing. It was. I'd go like every year. Like
Yeah.
it's so good, dude.
I totally agree.
Like that was awesome. Like I've just been thinking about it a ton since. Like
Mm-hmm.
I love Thrones, and this kind of got me to Thrones. Which I've been reading a book,
Yeah.
Storm of Swords.
Same.
You know, anticipating new season. I
I'm ready.
get a lot of notes. You know, I made a top 10 characters list. I'm ready to get into it.
Yeah, so these are not opinionated. These are objective, they are subjective, but there are
These are not our favorite characters
who we think are the best.
because if these were our favorite characters, Robb Stark would be number one.
Oh wow!
Because he's the real king in the North. He's the fucking best. But no, these are who we think are the best characters, not
Yeah.
our favorite. Also, this is what I wanted to tell you earlier, so I'd say for the podcast. Bill Sampson is enjoying Game
my
of
God,
Thrones.
nice.
He bought HBO.
Hey, David Ortiz.
Oh, David Ortiz is
He
enough.
did just to watch it.
Yeah.
What
so
a
here's
guy.
Here's what happened.
My parents are watching it too.
So
We get everyone.
I know, isn't
Yeah.
it? So, because the first episode's free.
Yeah.
Obviously. So he watched the first episode and he said he liked it.
Yeah.
He says, I'm hooked. I gotta buy this thing."
Nice.
He's like, what should I do? Should I go episode by episode? I said, no, too expensive. Because you can buy it episode by episode.
Yeah.
But I said, no, very stupid. You cost
Yeah,
yourself a lot of
because
money.
then you if
It's
you
$4
finish it in
an
2
ep.
months, you cancel it. Yeah.
That's what I said, buy it for a month, maybe go 2 months, and
Oh,
then
nice.
after 1 or 2 months. So it's 15 a month.
Yeah.
He's going to watch Thrones and then cancel it. He's 5 episodes in. He loves, the favorite character is Ned.
That's a shame.
And he's like, oh, I hate Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't say Jamie. He's like, oh, I hate the brother.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
incester. He's
Oh.
like, oh, he's going to get his. Ned's going to get him.
Oh,
he goes, I know Ned's going to, get him.
He's a summer child, man.
I got to be honest. I once thought like him.
Yeah.
I really did. But,
Obi-Wan once thought as you did, man.
yeah, no, he's in for a rude awakening.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's great.
Yeah. And
That's great.
he's like, oh, Joffrey's going to, die. So he's
yeah.
you know, he doesn't know what's coming. It's going to be a big shock.
Yeah. So
Alright.
let's get into this.
Yeah.
Let's get into some honorable mentions.
Honorable
here.
mentions
We'll
that didn't
do
make the list.
alternate.
Okay. You give one honorable mention, I'll give another.
I'll tell you the guy that just.
No, we won't go too far into the honorable mentions.
This guy just missed it, and it was Varys.
He didn't make your honorable mentions.
No, he just missed the top 10.
He's also in my honorable mention list.
Yes.
He's actually my first honorable mention. See your first one too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I don't
well.
have him in order, but he was the guy who just missed
Same.
it. Yeah.
Same. Yeah, all right. Then I have Oberyn.
Oh wow, I forgot about him. Yeah, he's a great.
I
character.
think he left for one season. He left a huge impact on
Yeah,
the show.
he'd
I
be
thought.
in there. Yeah.
Okay, and then you. Yeah.
Ned.
Obviously.
Yeah, it was. He was. Yeah,
It's
it was
funny.
just tough. It's just the one season.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
went
just
back
like-
and looked at the amount of airtime for all the characters in Thrones. I think Ned's like 6 or 7.
That's crazy.
Isn't that insane? He one season,
Yeah.
not 9 episodes. He was there for 9 episodes, RJ.
Yeah, I just
and he's
di-
still like so much
Yeah.
airtime. He was the main character of
There's
season
so many
1.
great characters.
Like he was the protagonist,
They are.
and he was
He
just
is.
so good. Like I know his character's like based honorable guy, but he was just so fucking awesome. He was Ned Stark.
He has. Well, as you
He
see,
set the tone for the show.
he does, and that's these other characters wouldn't be there without him.
Exactly.
Great guy.
Yeah, great guy. Makes you root for the Starks.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Now, do you?
Nope.
I'm assuming you have him in your top 10.
well, I don't know who. I don't know who. My next 2 honorable. I only have 2 honorable mentions left. They're both
Yeah.
female. My
Yeah.
next honorable mention is Catelyn.
Yeah.
I like her. Here's the thing. I think Catelyn's much better in the books than she is in the show.
Yes.
I think she's is bigger role in the books and is more prevalent. Where in the show, she's just kind of like the motherly. Mm-hmm. There's a mother role. You know, she's looking out for Rob and everything.
Yeah.
I still give her an honorable mention, though. I think she's important.
Yeah, she's good. I got a few guys
job.
above her though.
Okay.
Robert Baratheon.
Oh, he's
My
not.
other Robert.
He's an honorable mention for you. I don't know.
He is.
Mark Addy, great job,
Yeah,
great
great
character. I don't know.
performance.
6 episodes.
Yeah.
Nah.
Who's your other woman?
I mean,
Sansa?
she's not. She's like
Melisandre?
no.
Masande?
I wanted to put her in the top 10.
Oh my god.
But I feel like I get a lot of
Daenerys?
shit for it. No, Ygritte is my other honorable
okay.
mention. I wanted to put her very high. If we were my favorite character, she'd be number 2 probably.
Yeah.
I wanted to put her in the top 10, but like, I don't know. I just think she's great. I think Rose Leslie does a great job, and I think her chemistry with Jon Snow, Kit Harington is fucking phenomenal. I think she's good for the storyline too.
My other one, my final one's Ramsay. Ramsay
He's
Bolton.
good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. I
Great
hate him
villain.
so much, but he is a great
Yeah, he
villain.
just didn't
This
make
is
the
not
cut.
our favorite, so this is our...
Oh, and did I say Jorah Mormont?
You did not.
Yeah, he's
He's
also
good.
there. Yeah,
He's,
another
dude,
great
people
character.
forget he's there since day one.
Yes, he is.
Stuck it out.
I
and does
rewatch now that my parents are watching season 1. I have one critique of season 1. They don't establish Jorah being
like Bear Island.
no
kinda from the
being
north.
sent
From the
by
north.
Robert.
They don't. Not at
That,
all.
not at all.
You don't
like,
think.
if you don't, you honestly, you could go the whole series not getting that until what was
No.
it, season 6 that he
No,
says that, or 5?
Season 5.
Okay, yeah, you could go the whole time.
And the end
not
of season
knowing
4.
that.
I think it's the finale of 4.
Yeah,
Right before
So-
Barristan dies.
yeah, that wasn't well
Yeah.
done.
No, you're right. They don't really
Yeah.
establish that. No, but yeah, the character's just a list. Like we said, it's our think who was the best character instead of our
Yeah.
favorite.
So as we go into the top 10 here,
Yeah.
let's talk about like what you were looking for
All right. Well,
in a character.
All right. Well, some of the best things I look for in a character, I look for arcs.
Yep, same.
How they develop throughout the
Yes.
show.
Yep.
I look for the human aspect of them.
Yeah, the personality.
How relatable they are. I also just looked at impact in the show,
Yeah. Yep.
how prevalent they are. I looked at what they brought to the show, and I also looked at the acting performances.
Okay.
I don't know if that
was the
was that-
least for mine, but that definitely did.
Because
for
I
different characters, it mattered more.
Yeah, I think it. Depending on the actor, actress,
Yeah.
I think it leaves an impact.
I looked at, this was a big part of mine, was the relationships
Okay.
that the character has with other
I also
people.
looked at memorable scenes and lines.
Okay.
Kind of like the impact they
Yes.
left on the show.
Yeah.
Or are still having.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of my criteria.
Yeah,
Do
so
you have
let's-
anything else in yours? kinda-
No, basically that's it.
Basically the
so
same.
let's kick it out. You want to kick it off with 10 or?
Yeah, I will. I'll
Okay,
kick it
do
off.
it.
Number 10. I don't know if I have Tywin Lannister.
Okay.
Do you have him in your top 10?
I can't. I don't know.
Okay.
We're gonna find out.
Number
What-
10, I have Tywin Lannister. First of all, I'd like to talk about acting performance. Charles Dance. This guy, he's perfect casting.
Oh, yeah.
This guy demands respect.
Yep.
I mean, when he goes in the throne room on the horse, takes a shit,
Badass.
and then he goes in, I mean, come on.
on.
No one's going to stand up to him. You know, he's a Lannister, you know.
Yeah.
When you think of Lannister, you think of Tywin. You know, he demands a great acting performance. Yeah, you know, I think he's really good. I think he's a commanding presence in the show.
Yeah, I definitely
do.
agree. I think he's got that mental aspect too. He's a great
Smart.
and then
He's for the Lannister family name, you know.
the relationship
everything
with
else.
Tyrion and that,
Oh,
that
yeah, he's
whole
pulling-
family
oh,
thing
yeah.
is very interesting.
The whole Lannister family aspect is
Yeah.
very, and that all stems from Tywin.
Now, my 10 is Davos Seaworth.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Big fan.
I'm got some notes here.
Yeah,
He's the voice of wisdom,
he is.
and he's the moral compass.
Stannis.
But for two characters,
And Jon.
Stannis and then Jon.
He is.
So he's that guy that's
Great
like
sidekick.
always being like,
a great
you
sidekick.
should do that, you shouldn't do that,
He's the angel on the shoulder.
and he's not afraid to say what he wants to say.
It's kind of like you know what's a good. I think like with Stannis is the person, and then like on one shoulder, Melisandre is like the devil,
yes.
whispering one.
Yeah,
and
that's a great-
Davos is
yeah.
the angel, whispering the other.
Yeah, and same thing with Jon. He gets the Melisandre aspect too, and he just the rags to riches, man.
great.
He's a smuggler to the
Bags
hand of the
riches,
king.
bags and bitches.
Yeah,
No, Davos is fucking. I like Liam Cunningham too.
yeah.
a good
He's
actor.
funny though,
He's
and
funny
he's
guy.
serious.
Comedic element. That's what Thrones doesn't get enough credit. It's
yeah,
funny.
It is funny.
Peter
yeah.
Dinklage. I mean Tyrion, Davos.
Yeah.
Fucking Bronn.
Yeah,
Like some funny guys.
but then because like you get Davos, he'll say his one-liners. Then you get that scene with Melisandre.
Jon Snow.
Fucking-
He's king of the North.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Come on, like when he's the
Oh,
Shireen.
she was like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
And you killed her.
It's terrible.
If your God commands you to kill out the girls, your
Yeah.
God is evil.
Yeah.
I mean, that's awesome.
But like so with the relationship
was that a
aspect,
good Okay.
Davos, he's got a strong relationship with Stannis.
He does.
Jon,
Yeah.
Melisandre,
Oh, yeah.
and Shireen. Those are all like good relationships, you know?
No, he's a great character.
So yeah, we're going into it.
Feel
And
for
now
him.
we're gonna go to number 9.
Number 9, I have Peter Baelish.
Okay.
He would be higher on the list, but just because there's so many good characters, and he's not
Yeah.
a main character. like he's prevalent throughout the
Yeah.
show, but he's not like one of the leads who like you follow their story.
Sure.
But what makes him so good is he runs the fucking show.
He's the orchestrator.
He really is
He's the Wizard of Oz.
If you kind of Game of Thrones is set, the story without Baelish, there's not a Game of Thrones. He starts the war of the Five Kings.
Very good point.
With the dagger.
Yep.
The letter from Liza, the supposed letter, the dagger, then how he gets Liza to do everything.
He's a schemer.
Sansa to the Boltons, he conspired with the fucking from Highgarden, the Tyrells to kill Joffrey.
Yep.
He's really behind it all. He runs the show. He's so manipulative. Every scene he's in, you don't know his angle. You don't know what he's trying to do. At first when you get first introduced to him, you're like, I don't know about this guy. You maybe kind of like him. It's like, oh, he's trying to help out the Starks. And he turns on Ned. You're like, oh, what a fucking bastard. I think he's great for the show.
I want to bring up a point.
He's good to root against.
You're not a huge fan of his arc in season 7.
I'm not.
But
I think
what you
he's
just
underused.
said, you just said like at first you don't know what he's thinking, right? But
don't.
Gradually, as the show goes on,
like
you start
kind of a douche.
you start to be like,
He's not a good
I
guy.
kind of like know his mindset.
Like he's kind of a jackass, but it's good for a character.
As the audience member,
Yeah.
you're kind of Sansa in
Yeah.
season 7.
Sure.
You've finally been like, I know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
And I think that was good character development for Sansa,
Okay.
who was like, oh, I've been with this guy for so long now. I know his tricks.
I think it took her
now,
long enough.
it wasn't executed greatly.
Took it long enough.
Yeah.
I don't think it was executed at all.
But I think that also had to do with the shortened season.
I think
I
think his death was stupid.
That's
too.
beyond. I don't get that. I thought that was fine.
Stupid.
Well,
how do you
how
answer
so?
these charges? Baelish.
That was cool.
No, it wasn't.
What do you mean?
I disagree.
Now, did you know that they were going to kill Baelish before that?
I mean, I had a good idea, dude.
I don't think
like,
you did.
He didn't.
Because
Really
you're a
have
very gullible person.
He didn't
man.
really have a purpose in the show anymore because his whole thing with the political aspect.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's like just the war against the Walkers.
Okay.
Now, what he could have done, I wanted to see, if they wanted to keep Baelish prevalent in later seasons, they should have had him make a run at the Iron Throne. That's what he should have done.
But I don't need that.
Uh-oh.
And I think
don't
his
know.
time was over. Okay? Especially if they're shortening the seasons.
Whatever.
But Tywin is my number 9.
Okay, so he wasn't
We
yours.
already talked about her. He's smart, calculating.
Yep.
He's got the pride. He's also got the ruthfulness.
Yeah.
And then you just got the relationships with Tyrion, Joffrey,
Sure.
Cersei,
All the
Jamie, and
Lannisters.
Olenna. Even that Tyrell
Him
kind of
and
beef.
Olenna, they got some. Those are two of the best actors on the show.
And he's one of the guys
Shout
that's
out
it's a
Olenna.
performance-driven.
It is. Charles
character.
Dance is awesome.
Just great
I don't
performance.
think I could picture anyone else playing
Yeah.
Tywin Lannister.
He'd be a great Dooku.
He'd
Just
be
looks like
he'd be a
Dooku.
phenomenal
Yeah.
Dooku.
Dooku.
Now that I think about it.
Yeah. He just looks like Count.
Yeah. All right. Number
number
8,
eight.
I have Davos, like you.
Nice.
He's very. I won't talk about it too much because you pretty much hit it all. But he's very human. You got all these guys. Melisandre, the
He's a
fucking
top 5 favorite character.
Melisandre's she's fucking
Yeah.
possessed. Stannis is friggin' numb to human emotion. Davos
Yeah.
is a human.
Yeah.
Davos is I don't know. He's just a human. He's a funny
Yeah.
guy. He's cracking jokes here and there. He's like mutton.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
would
love
have
his accent.
Like in
yeah.
season 6, he's like, I'll need some mutton.
Yeah.
He's
Salador San, he's got the great relationship.
oh,
with
that's
the pirate,
those are funny
you know?
scenes. I like
Yeah.
that. He's a good guy. So yeah, he's number eight.
My 8 is Daenerys Targaryen.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this might have some backlash that low on the list, huh?
Yeah, but honestly, she's never really, her story's been very straightforward.
Has she really faced any huge
No.
controversy like Jon has?
Other than what, the Harpies?
Think about what Jon has had to go against. Jon had to go against the fucking wildlings at the
Yes.
wall, watchers on
Yeah.
the wall. Then he had his fucking love of his life died.
Yeah.
Then he had to go against fucking Hardhome. Then his own people, the Night's Watch, killed him.
Yeah.
Resurrected from the dead. Battle of the Bastards.
The guy fucking died.
What is Daenerys? You're right, the Harpy?
She's had a few bumps in the road, but it's been smooth sailing ever
it really
since
has.
the rape.
She's had everything.
Really.
No, I agree.
Oh, man.
I mean, she had a few, with the Dothraki.
But she still is a good character.
Yeah, obviously.
She's got clear motivations. You understand her.
I feel like she's grown. What I like
She
about her is she's
she
grown.
started as a slave, basically, and now is a queen.
That's what I like about her.
But she's got some flaws. She's some errors in judgment.
Oh, what she burned the Tarleys.
She seeks a lot of
wrath.
counsel and
She does have a
she's
lot of
very
counsel.
indecisive, like you, Matt.
I'm the most indecisive
She
person I know.
she
Like,
always second guesses.
I can't make
things.
decisions, dude. Fucking when I'm eating dinner, like I can't decide. Like
Yeah.
it's sad. Like what do we want to drink?
And now in the later
Stand there
seasons,
staring
I
at
think
the
we're
soda
getting that Mad King blood
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out in her.
I mean, she just because at first you begin season 7, you know, she's trying to like politically do everything in the right
Yeah.
way with and then Olenna tells her, you know, unleash the dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Well,
and she's just fucking now she's
So
going off.
I think she has evolved though a little. Yeah.
She's a good arc, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, not a good, but
It's
like
solid.
she's progressed. Her character has grown up.
It's top
in the
10
show.
worthy.
Yeah. Number 7, Sandor Clegane the Hound.
Nice.
This guy.
Great guy.
When you go into the show, he's a real dick. Because the first thing we really see him do, they call him Dog. Joffrey calls him his dog. You see him. He kills a butcher's boy,
Yep.
and then it goes, you kill, and he goes, he ran,
Yeah.
not fast.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
And you're like, this guy's kind of a dick. He's mean to everyone. Half of his face is burned off. Ugly looking guy, grumpy. But then the show goes on.
Put some heart.
When he forms that relationship with Arya. I mean, that's some of the best. Those are some of the best scenes in the show. He has some heart, and then you really get to see it on full display when Brienne comes, and he really, you can tell in his heart he really wants to protect Arya.
And a lot of this is more evident in the books, even
Yeah.
though we're just going off the shows
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, in the books, he has a
With
thing with
Sansa,
Sansa. In the books,
yeah.
he actually cares about Sansa. He wanted
Yeah.
Sansa to go with him and be
Which
safe.
they kinda
he felt
touch
for.
upon.
No, they do.
Yeah.
But they kind of brush it off in the show.
Yeah.
But in the books, it's more prevalent. I agree. But no, I think he's a great character now. He's kind of like a good guy, kind of now.
Yeah.
But he really he transformed into like a bad guy, and I think he's misunderstood. You know, he just wants to be good. He wants to just do a right guy, but he's in this fucked up world that he has to do what he has to do. And but no, I think he's a great character. I really do. The actor who plays him does a great job as well.
Is that it on that?
Yeah,
So,
no, yeah, it's fine. Who do you
Number
have?
7 for me is Jon Snow.
Wow.
Yeah. The
Okay.
prince who was promised.
Do you have the Hound on your list?
I don't know.
Okay, so that's a yes. Nice.
Yeah, John's probably my favorite character, or like 2.
He's everyone's favorite.
yeah, yeah,
he's
except yours.
well, I'm different.
But John kind
I
of
love Jon,
falls
though.
into the
Great guy.
Stark thing.
I'm not a Stark.
where like he's like, the Starks can be very straightforward.
Oh, they're honest
and
men.
They're very stubborn.
Stubborn, honest, cool.
And I think
cruel
that
Northman.
hurts his character.
Yeah.
That's why he's lower.
He's an honorable man, but yeah.
But what makes John great is where he goes from.
Ghana.
Yeah.
It's a good restaurant.
He
Starts out as you don't think
he's a bastard, and he goes to the wall.
when you first in season 1, you don't think him as one of the main characters. He really doesn't develop into one of the mains until season 3. Really,
Yeah.
he's just kind of like one of the other.
Well, it's the underdog story.
It really,
you know?
yeah, everyone loves
with
the underdog
with
story.
Daenerys too, the underdog kind of.
Doesn't he kind of they say resembles the story of Jesus? It's he dies and
I
comes back
guess
from the dead.
Yeah, I mean he does die at the cross,
Yeah,
but
so.
Is he the chosen one though?
Is he Azor Ahai?
I know.
We'll see.
But yeah, he goes from steward to the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch.
How about that?
He's got
Youngest ever.
and he's his father's son. Quotation marks.
Quote unquote.
Because he's more Ned than Rob
No,
was.
he's Ned.
Yeah.
He's Ned. He's Ned's son.
And I think you get it when
He lets the wildlings.
in season 1 when Ned shoves Baelish against the fucking thing and chokes
Jon
him.
does
Jon
it.
does the same thing.
No, and
Yeah.
another good thing. My dad was watching a show. I was asking about all the characters, and he said his favorite character is Ned. My dad just started the show, obviously. I said,
Yeah.
But he said his second favorite character is Jon, and I'm like, oh, what do you like about Jon? He's like, he helped out the fat kid when he was falling down, and that's just the type of guy he's gonna do. He's gonna do the right thing because he knows it's the right thing to do. It doesn't matter
Even
if
it's
gonna
the
get him
wrong
killed.
thing, honestly.
Even if it's gonna get him killed,
Yeah.
he'll do the right thing.
I mean,
He didn't want to kill Half Hand.
Yeah,
But
he's got to do it.
He had to do it.
But he's got strong relationships with Arya, with Sam. I think
Davos
his relationship
now.
with Sam. Yeah, Davos. Egret.
Very
shout
best
out to
relation.
Egret.
Can I say hot take? Best relationship at the show, Johnny and Egret.
It could be.
Best one.
But you know what I really think is an underrated one is Mance.
He does have a
And
good
it's
relationship.
definitely better in the books,
Dude,
too.
everyone John has a relationship with, they respect him.
That's the
Stannis.
and the respect.
Stannis respects him. everyone respects him except Alistair Thorne because he's a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, he's an ass.
Mormont respects him. That's why he wants him as a
Mormont,
steward.
yeah.
Tormont
gives him the sword.
Tormont gains his respect. He's like when he stands up for him amongst all the wildlings
Yeah.
at Hardhome.
Yeah,
Jon's the best.
And John's an
Daenerys. He wins Daenerys over.
he's an imperfect character.
Yeah.
You know, like all the Starks. He gets killed, gets resurrected, and honestly, he's not the best battle leadership decision guy.
He's a great... I'd follow him in the
warrior.
war.
He's
He's
a
a great warrior, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, at Hardhome, when he fucking destroys the Walker,
And he's arguably, like, maybe the most important character.
he probably is.
If we'll see what happens in the end.
Probably is the most... Like, when you think of Game of Thrones, you think of Jon Snow.
You do. I mean, I got my poster right there. Valar Morghulis.
That's weird that he's on that.
Well,
but,
all
like,
men must die.
Yeah.
And that's the season 5.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Yeah,
you know, it
that
takes
makes
the
sense.
loss there.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, so 5.
6.
No, 6. I have
Yeah.
Daenerys.
Okay.
I won't talk. We pretty much hit it, but what I'll add to it is she's obviously, besides Jon, she's probably the second lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are it's like Rey and Kylo, like
Yeah,
a co-protagonist
the two,
kind of thing.
Yeah. I think what I like about Daenerys, she gets better each season, like Jon kind of does.
Yeah.
Like season 1, she starts off, she's not really in season 1 too much. Each season you go on, she kind of gets in it more. And I think not only does her character get better, but I think the acting by Emilia Clarke gets better. And I think she's in some memorable scenes.
She
You
is.
talk about the Misha, the
She has
Dracarys.
badass scenes. Yeah.
She has some great scenes. You know, I think Daenerys is a good character. She's great, but yeah, a little Mad King now. But yeah, no, I think she develops well in the course of the show. She kind of grows up into that leader that we now see in season 7. She does have a lot of counsel, though.
Yeah.
She's a lot of help
She
along
needs
the way.
it, yeah.
But Jon kind of has to figure stuff out on his own.
Yeah. Now, my 6 is Sandor Clegane the Hound.
Yes, we have very similar list.
No, we do. But I'm just gonna. We basically went over a lot. You know. I think what you didn't touch upon, which I'll jump into a little, is Gregor. His relationship with Gregor. The kind of fear
Clegane
of fire. He's such this intimidating
Yeah,
guy.
but then he's afraid of
But then
fire.
inside, he's got these things. And
He's
like,
a good heart. He's like the
you know
Grinch.
what? Another good one though that showed his heart was the church builders.
Yeah.
He really grew a connection with
He
them,
dug
and then
the
when they
grave.
died, he got pissed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He was not happy.
Yeah.
The Brotherhood, and another thing in season 7 when he lists the Brotherhood, he sees those people in the cabin. He digs the grave.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do
No,
that.
yeah, he's got it. He's very defiant. He's got like that no shits
He
given.
does his own
attitude.
thing.
Yeah,
He's like, fuck the king.
Yeah,
He
fuck
fucking
the
leaves.
king.
No, he's great. He does his own thing.
Yeah,
Sounds
but
great.
that's that.
All right.
Number 5.
Number 5, Jon.
Okay,
I won't.
I can't argue with that.
We spent a ton of time talking.
Honestly,
about
I feel like a lot of these guys, like as long as they're in the top 10, you can alternate. them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, like I agree 100%. Jon, I'll just say they build him up more as the show goes on. I think he gets better each season,
Yep.
up to season 6 where the big reveal happens.
Yeah.
We talk about memorable scenes. He is the Watchers on the Wall, Ygritte,
Yep.
Hard Home. Probably the most memorable scene in show, Battle of the Bastards.
Oh,
and then,
yeah.
And then the King in the North scene, you get goosebumps. They refer to him as Targaryen. I think Kit Harington does a great job.
Aegon.
Jon fucking Snow. I mean, he
Yeah.
is Game of Thrones.
He is.
And, yeah.
Song of Ice and Fire.
Great
man.
guy. He resembles Ned.
My number 5 the guy we already hit upon is Baelish.
Wow. So we,
Yeah.
5 through 10, we have all the same, just
Oh,
rearranged.
okay.
Because
nice.
wait, I have Tywin, Baelish, the Hound, Davos, Daenerys, Jon.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow,
Nice.
isn't that's
Oh,
kind of
it's
crazy?
good.
And for people who don't know, we didn't discuss this before. We wanted
No,
to be
we
some
didn't.
project
Yeah,
go
we
off
went in
bit.
dry.
All right, so you're Baelish.
But yeah,
a little higher than me.
the whole thing, orchestrator. He's the guy who ran this shit. And
puppet master.
Fantastic dialogue scenes,
He
especially
really
with
does.
Varys.
That one scene with Varys,
Yeah.
Chaos is a Ladder.
But yeah, I'm not really gonna go any further.
Fun fact:
Yeah.
Tekla, that's her yearbook quote. Chaos
Oh,
is a
God.
ladder. Because I went through the whole Beverly High School yearbook.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see the Game of Thrones quotes, and there are 2 of them. One by Ryan Irvine, says, I drink and I know things.
Nice.
And then the other one's Tekla, Chaos is a ladder.
There you go, man.
Interesting. Thrones fans
All
everywhere.
right.
Yeah. All right. Number 4. Aya.
Same.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about
So
that?
we'll have a joint
Yeah.
convo
So,
here.
see, this is good.
Yeah.
So, wait, why do you have a 4? Jimmy, go first.
I'm not a huge Arya fan.
Joe really likes Arya.
Yeah.
I like Arya. Put it this way. I like Arya seasons 1 through 4. Big fan. Once
Yeah.
she goes to in season 5 with Jake to become a faceless assassin, that's when she gets a little weird.
She definitely has a strong arc, and as a character, She's like a rebel.
Yeah, she's badass,
Yeah.
kind of like
She
little
goes
rebel.
from this like innocent girl to like a fucking murderer.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty sick what happened to her, like her father dying. I mean, Euron covered her, but still,
yeah.
she's pretty traumatic.
But the
Never
fact that I
married her.
really don't have a lot to say about her is like just she's not one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no, I mean,
she's a great
I like her a lot. I think the dynamic she has with the Hound,
yeah.
that might be besides John and
And
Eager.
Brienne.
No, she has some great
Yeah.
relationships with some people. I think her with the Hound, besides John and Eager, is the best one too in the show. I think Maisie Williams does a very good job at a very young age.
Well, I'm very excited to see her and John reunited. Hopefully,
That's a big reunion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because they have
Since season 1.
They had one scene together.
It's
But
weird.
how much does that one scene?
Yeah, totally agree.
How big
Matt.
was that one scene?
Totally agree.
Like, I go back to that scene. I'm like, that's a great thing about Thrones. Two characters, one scene together. You feel that, and like,
Yeah.
I can't wait for that reunion. And like, I like her thing with Needle. Like in season 5,
Yeah.
like it's not my favorite season, but like that emotion with Needle. Like I don't want her.
Yeah.
I don't want her to lose Needle. I think she has some good lines. Nothing isn't anything or whatever. Nothing's just
Yeah.
nothing. Nothing isn't better or
A
worse.
girl is Arya Stark of
Yeah,
White,
she has the list.
You know,
Um,
the list. Yeah.
I think, in those early seasons where things are slow, she keeps it going. She's on a journey. You really want to get reunited.
Yeah.
And you're heartbroken in Ranger Castle when she gets right there.
Oh,
And then,
she's right there.
tell you, she's had a pretty fucked up life.
She has, yeah.
But no, I think she's a great
But
character.
also, she's got the
She
I call
survives.
it the isolation factor.
She's away from everything.
She's
She's
from
on her
everyone.
own.
She's kind of had her own journey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what makes her cool. First she's with Euron.
Yeah.
Then she's with Gendry and Hot Pie.
Yeah.
Then she goes with the Hound. Then she goes Faceless Assassin. Now she's back in Winterfell.
Yeah.
She's done her own thing. She's been away from all the politics. She didn't even know, like, people tell her this news, like, oh, Joffrey's dead. John's, went back to North. Like, in season 7, what did Hot Pie tell her? Like, oh, yeah, the Starks were back to North.
Yeah, yeah. She just
Like,
finds
she
off
just
passing.
doesn't even know.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of cool.
Number 3, Matt.
3 have Cersei.
Yeah, I think we're.
We agree.
I think our top 2 are going to be different. I think they're
Okay.
going to be switched.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
number...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, wait, did you see mine?
No, I didn't.
Okay, good.
No.
Don't look. I'm covered up right now. Cersei, yeah, listen. This is purely best character.
Yeah.
If she was in my favorite, she wouldn't be anywhere near. I understand she's a great character. That's why I have her 3.
Yeah, and
I
that's the
personally
fact,
don't like
the
her.
fact that we hate her so much.
Exactly,
too.
because you want to hate your villain. I think
Yeah.
she's the main. All in all, Joffrey villain, Ramsay villain. I think Cersei's like the main one you root against.
She's always scheming from season
She
1,
is.
like when she does the shit with Sansa,
because you
the
love.
direwolf.
Because yeah, she's a fucking bitch.
But then she just
You
0
ramped
to
it up.
100.
And
yeah.
because you love Tyrion and you love Ned and the Starks, and
And you-
the things she does to
yeah.
them is like kind of terrible. What I will say, she's kind of like dulled down in the first couple seasons,
Yes.
but as she go in the later seasons, she's much more
Brutal.
prevalent and she's fucking ruthless, dude. Like when she blew up the High Sept,
Yeah.
I mean, she caused her own son to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Like here's the scary part about Cersei. Like in the first couple seasons, she had her kids to kind of like, and Jaime. She's nothing to like lose now. Her kids are gone.
Well-
Jaime's gone. She's fucking ruthless. Lena Headey's a good actor. Like she's always scheming.
You know how I was talking about
She's
with
great
like
for show.
Baelish, where like Sansa, the audience is Sansa in terms of Baelish's storyline. I think the audience is Jaime in terms of Cersei.
Yeah.
You're,
Okay.
You just start to be like, whoa, you're going way too far with
Yeah.
this, and now Jaime finally pulled away. He's
Yeah.
out of there.
Took him long enough.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean,
No, Cersei's a
yeah,
really good
she's
character.
yeah. That's you said it all basically.
One thing I love about the show too is I don't think I could ever feel bad. I actually felt bad for Cersei when she was in the shame walk, and that's something I never thought I could feel bad for. And then I went to hating her right after.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no,
She's
so-
I think out of the Lannister children, she's the most like Tywin though.
all in all, probably.
Yeah.
The only thing is Tywin would like never go against his. He did
I
go
think they
against his
each
family.
got a little bit of the
Yeah.
mixture, like
Okay.
the Godfather kind
She's
of
more
thing.
ruthless.
Yeah.
That is a good comparison
Yeah.
to Godfather, like bringing everyone down, your own family and all. Yeah, she's like ruthless.
Oh, that is. She's kind of like the Michael Corleone.
I thought about that. Yeah,
Yeah, wow.
yeah. She's kind of
Yeah.
bitch. She's got a little squad with the Mountain and what's his name, Qyburn.
Yeah.
She's got a little squad.
Oh,
there.
yeah, she does. Yeah, taking down Pycelle.
Okay, so we've pretty much had the same list.
All right.
Now 1 and 2.
Yeah. What's your 2, Matt?
My number 2 is Tyrion.
Okay.
Is you're not going to say anything yet?
That's not mine. It's
Okay.
not my number 2. So
Okay.
I was right. We do switch here.
Tyrion, he would be probably universally is probably number 1.
Yep.
You have him number 1.
Yes.
I would have him number 1, if it was not for seasons 6 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this is seasons 1 through 6, specifically seasons 1 through 4.
Yep.
I mean, he's by far the best character in the show. It's not even close, I don't think. His dialogue scenes with talking with everyone, I think, are the best in the show. He obviously, the whole political aspect all goes through him. He's scheming, he's pulling strings. He's got his crew, too, with Podrick and Braun. Like I said, like, dialogue with him are just on another level. Mm-hmm. Peter Dinklage does an amazing job. He's great to root for. He has memorable scenes, the speech, Blackwater. He's just amazing. And you hate the Lannisters, like, at first, but, like, you like Tyrion.
You always
because he's a good heart, and he's a good guy, even though he gets all the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my number 2 is Jaime. Jaime Lannister.
Yeah.
I'll say this, he has the strongest arc in the show.
That's why.
In the entire show, he's the strongest
arc. That's why I got him number 1. I put a lot of...
He went from you hate him to you love him.
Yeah.
And he's a very damaged character.
Oh, he's been through a lot of shit.
Relationship with Cersei, which is weird.
His hand cut
He's got the past with the Kingslayer, which is always on him.
His brother killed his dad.
Yeah, he pushed Bran out the window.
Reach.
He's got a lot.
Lots happened to Jaime.
I'm really confused here.
This is a flashback.
Yeah, I know. I was getting confused.
Yeah, the Sox aren't playing the Blue Jays, are they?
Yeah.
Playoffs.
So,
yeah, Jaime talking about Jaime.
Yeah, he has the strongest arc in the show, I think.
What a neck crack.
So why don't you, since we're talking about Jaime, he is...
Yeah, Jaime's my number 1.
Yeah, so
reason I have him number 1. He's the best arc in the show. I don't think it's close.
Yeah.
I mean, someone you can... He's in season 1, he's my most hated character.
Yeah.
He's a fucking dick. What he does to Ned, you hate this guy. By season 7, he's my favorite.
Yeah.
What really won me over was when he was talking to Brienne. Those scenes, I start to like him more. The bathtub scene in particular, where he's going on. You start to realize that, like, this guy is who he is because of, like, what happened to him. Down deep, he's really a good guy. And then when I really started to love him was, like, season 4 and 5. He's sticking up for Tyrion. Yeah. And then by season 6, it's just like, this. He's a good guy. He gives Cersei that look. Like, he knows she's not good. But you're right. He's been through so much. The Kingslayer thing, he had no choice.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to... Everyone gives him shit for it. Are you going to kill your own father? Like, really? Like, the guy's fucking insane. He wants you to fucking commit genocide on a bunch of people. Like, I'd revolt, too. And, like, he's the most human character, I think. He goes through a lot of shit. Cersei. And you really feel for him at the end when, like, the whole thing with Marcella...
Yeah.
Like, he's finally happy. He has a daughter. He can admit it, and then she dies. Yeah. You feel bad for him, and then Tolman, his only other kid, commits suicide.
Yeah.
He's just so fucked up, and then he wants to do the right... He's finally, in season 7, he finally gets a fight he can, really feel good about, fighting the Whites. Not another, he's fighting the good fight, and then Cersei screws him, and then, you just feel bad for him. I just love him. Nicola Castle-Waldo does a great job.
Should have won the
He should have. He should have.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say the best scene in the show is that bathtub scene with Brienne.
Okay.
And I don't doubt it. That scene was amazing. That's why Jaime's number 1 for me.
Here's why Tyrion takes number 1 for me.
I love Tyrion.
It was very close between those two.
Yeah.
It's
Same
the 3 Lannisters are the top 3 characters.
It's funny, you hate the Lannisters, but they make some great characters.
Here's what... Well, out of the way, he's a very animated character. He's so many character traits. He's funny. He's witty. He's serious.
He is.
The fucking...
He
that
brings a lot of humor
courtroom
to the
scene.
Show. That's great.
And he's got a chip on his shoulder.
He does.
Very much like Jon does. And he's
a little guy.
Yeah.
Isaiah
he's a
Thomas.
sheep amongst lions, I like to say.
Wow. See, is that a shot, though?
Well, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not, but it is.
Okay.
Not intentionally.
The imp.
But this is what won it for me.
Yeah.
What character in this show has more connections with all the other characters than him? Think about it.
Jon,
Daenerys, Dany, Cersei, Jaime, Bronn and Pod, Catelyn, he had a relationship with, Tywin, Sansa.
Wow.
He's basically been with everybody.
I've never thought of it
and
that way.
And crossed paths with everybody.
Except Arya.
Yeah.
But she's been on her own.
Yeah.
I've never thought of it that way.
And that's why I give him the edge.
Think about it. The reason knowing that, I might switch it.
Yeah.
But the reason because I think his purpose in season 7, he's in the last 2 seasons, I think he's been a glorified counselor.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
No, but like you could easily say like, oh yeah, he's met these characters.
I even think season 5.
All his relationships with these characters are like fleshed out and strong.
Yeah.
Even with Jon. Because you get it in the beginning with John.
No, I agree with John.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with that.
Because, like, who's the... Maybe Kat's probably the lowest one.
I think with Kat, it's like... I think it's all... No, I
yeah,
think he
and then
forms a good relationship
Sansa.
with
He
everyone.
marries Sansa. He has that kind
He's
of
a good
weird
guy.
relationship with her.
Shay.
So that's why I'm giving it to him. And then he has the fun relationship with Bronn and Pod. Shay.
That's a good
He has
point.
that weird thing with, that
He even has,
obviously
like,
is tragic.
talked with the Hound, like, Baelish,
Yeah.
Varys. Him and
He's
Varys.
involved with everybody.
I tell you, in the books, him and Varys have a great
Yeah.
relationship. I'm a big fan of that.
I
love the book. You get an inside thought process on Tyrion in the books, which is so awesome. His chapters are
It's
the
a
best
shame
in the book.
that he in season 7 he just didn't get a lot of the spotlight.
It's funny, he won the Emmy, but he didn't do anything.
I know, yeah, but
That look he gives, though.
you got a gun to my head.
It's great. Yeah.
You got a gun to my head, and you say, RJ,
Best character in Thrones.
who is
Game of Thrones.
the main character in Game of Thrones?
It's Tyrion.
I'm gonna go Tyrion because of how he's involved with everything. I'm just gonna go with him.
See, it's funny. You say
That's the gun to my head.
I would agree, but then you say when you think of one character in your head, mental image, Game of Thrones, I think of Jon. But like best character, I'd say Tyrion. Yeah.
But see, like my cheating thing would be who's the best character in the show? Jon and Dany. I'd say they're joints, but I can't. I can't say two, so I'm gonna go with Tyrion.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a good way to put it.
But that's
the fire and ice.
But listen, we had all at the same top 10, right? Everyone.
Yeah.
at the
No,
10
we
was the same.
had the same top 10.
Yeah.
Just slightly different order.
If
for
I
some
had to
characters.
if I had to like say, is
We
there a
the
guy
same-
that I'd second guess?
we-
Maybe lower Baelish a little on mine.
We pretty much had the same honorable mentions too.
I think if we merged our lists, it would be the greatest list of all time.
I agree.
You know?
No, I mean we pretty much, dude. We had the same fucking list.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like honestly.
All that matters is who's there.
Yeah.
And we had the same top 3,
So this
which is
shows
the
it.
juice.
So now the whole universe knows that these are the 10 best characters in Thrones.
Yeah.
Like just what.
And that's why I didn't want to do favorites, because
Yeah.
who really cares about our favorites?
It's like your fantasy football team. Like no one cares
Yeah.
who's on your fucking team.
Yeah.
Like keep it to yourself. As much as I brag about my team,
But
like,
who
no
is
one cares.
who is your favorite character?
Robb Stark.
Okay. Mine's
Robb's-
either Tyrion or Jon.
Robb Stark, Ygritte, Bronn,
I like Robb.
Ned, Jon, Tyrion.
Davos
up
is in
there.
my top
Davos
5.
Is good.
Yeah.
Dude, but like I fucking love Robb. He's my king.
You know who I've
my
kind of
king of the
grown
North.
like appreciation for?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Season the most prevalent. And give me the season.
What?
Okay, what seasons are they in? Are they dead or alive?
Is he the most
Wait,
prevalent?
are they dead
in?
or alive? Are they dead or
He's
alive?
dead.
Who you growing up respect for?
Yeah.
Stannis.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
Stannis the Manus.
Yeah.
How about that?
I don't know. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah, he's like an asshole, but I'm like, cool.
He's the worst, dude.
Yeah.
He killed his own daughter.
Yeah, he sucks.
He's good.
yeah.
I don't know. He's not bad. All right.
No, I was debating putting him in 10.
If he didn't kill his daughter, like maybe.
Yeah. But then I was like, he's just very like bland character.
That's why. Like,
Yeah.
has he ever smiled?
Yeah.
Like,
Plus,
I don't know.
the actor's like a prick.
Yeah, he does. The actor actually like hates Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he just did it for the money.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame him there. But all right.
That's it.
So I mean, there's your Game of Thrones top 10 character list.
Sure, we'll have multiple Game of Thrones videos
Yeah, I mean,
coming like as the season moves on.
I mean, dude, honestly, as we get closer,
We'll have a moments, maybe,
dude.
desperation. We'll
before-
have a book review. Of all of
we
them.
should. I'll tell you a book review.
Maybe a differences
moments.
between the books and the show.
That's a good
one.
a great video.
Yeah.
And I think like before season 8, like we could do like a whole fucking hour discussion.
Yeah.
We could get like, and if we wanted to make it longer too, we get Sam on, get Joe on. We get like a full panel here. Hamza, maybe he's seen the show by then. Get him on a podcast. Yeah. He's a big
Bill
fan.
Sampson.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. See what's going on. He's.
Maybe a
Bill
Bill
Sampson.
send in a question.
Bill Sampson was not a fan of the gay scene with Renly and fucking Loras.
He already hit that?
Yeah. He said, "Oh, I wanted
Wait,
to."
what season is he on?
One. Or
That
no,
happens
there was
in
a gay.
season
There was one scene with them because of
Really?
yeah, because the tournament. Loras is at King's
Ah,
Landing.
yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I wanted to fucking throw up."
Yeah.
He's like, "Why did I put that in the show?"
Yeah, weird scene.
He's like, "Yeah, I don't know."
Index.
Hamza didn't like that either. He was pissed. It angered me too.
Yeah. I feel like Finn Jones is gay in real life.
I don't like him at all.
Yeah.
I feel like Loras is better in the books.
Iron Fist.
Ugh, yuck.
Yeah.
All right, well, that'll do it for us. Stay
You
close.
know what? Can I say?
Oh.
You have a tendency for like not seeing things, but like hearing that it sucks and that just like saying
Assuming
that it sucks.
It's like
But
me.
even though you haven't seen
It's like
it,
me with Suicide Squad.
you know
and
what yeah,
and Venom.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
How long have I been trashing on Venom for?
yeah
I
and you haven't seen it.
Suicide
You haven't
Squad.
seen Iron Fist.
I haven't seen Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Trash on it. Haven't
No.
seen Suicide Squad. I trash on it.
Yeah.
I'm a hypocrite. My whole
I'm not
life's a
saying
lie.
you're wrong, but
Oh yeah,
you know.
my whole life's a lie.
All right. Well, we're gonna end this right at 40. So
Solid.
we
Yeah. Have a good Columbus Day weekend.
Yeah,
we may do another
guys.
podcast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Thank you guys.
Bye.